kapatunayan ng mga ebidensyeng nakakalap natin. So,
after the smuggling of rice was reported,
what we could share to the committee is merely based on a report that we were able to obtain, but this report is from 2021. The report is for the chairman and members of PVDEC, IA Board of Directors.
Decide without a case being filed.
in fact, and thank you for that, Senator Grace. In fact, nakapagsalita rin, please correct me if I'm wrong kung may OSG dito, nakapagsalita rin yata today or yesterday sa media ang Office of the Solicitor General na pwedeng gawin yon ng COMELEC liban kung pipigilan sila ng isang korte. Pero salamat, Senator Grace, for speaking on that. Based on experience, based din ng pag-champion no, ng mga karapatan ng ating vulnerable sectors, halimbawa mga foundlings na isinabatas pa natin, at bilang isang Miss Mary Ann Maslog.
Madam Chair, before we go there, may I just...
Yes, Senator Joel. Could I just see if Maslog is here? Miss Mary Ann? Jessica Francisco is her name here. Okay, I'll get you in a minute. Senator Joel.
Chair, just to inform the body, I just got a message from the Commission on Election, the minutes of the referendum consultation of the COMELEC about or already been signed by the chairperson and the commissioners, Madam Chair. Let me just read the excerpts of this 12 pages, Madam Chair, na report po sa atin. Nakalagay lang po dito, with that, it is clear from the evidence presented by complainant that there is a sufficient ground to believe that respondent committed material misrepresentation in violation of Section 74 of the OEC in relation with Section 262 of the same code, when she declared in her COC that is a Filipino citizen and a resident of Banbantarlac, when in truth and in fact she is not. Wherefore, premises considered, this department respectfully recommends the filing of information against respondent Alice Lealgo, Go Huaping, Linggu, for violation of Section 74 of the Omnibus Election Code in relation to Section 262 of the same code, respectfully submitted. The Commission resolves, as it hereby resolves, to adopt the recommendation of the Law Department to the filing of information against respondent Alice Lealgo Guaping before the proper regional trial court for violation of Section 74 in relation to Section 262 of the Omnibus Election Code. Let the Law Department implement this resolution signed by Chairperson and Commissioner of COMELEC. So kahit na gustuhin pa rin ni Ms. Guaping na tumakbo sa halalan, talagang hindi po siya pwedeng payagan at hindi na po siya pinapayagan tumakbo. Just put that information, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Joel. So, additional tempore na hindi na niya balak mag-file ng Certificate of Candidacy. The Chair apologizes to Senator Grace kung hindi ko kayo na-acknowledge as soon as you had arrived. SP Pro Tempore, I believe the Senator Grace would like to...
Just additional information also for the information of the public in general. In fact, we have been told that the function of COMELEC is really ministerial to accept the submission of the candidate's application to run. However, COMELEC also has the authority to disqualify. Because in fact, I went through that. The COMELEC unbanked that actually decided on their own. In fact, yung sa akin nga, overwhelmingly Filipino citizen dahil mula ng pagkabata, meron ng mga dokumento, litrato ko, ito nga,
Sigurado ka?
Ganyan. Sigurado ako yung mga nasa litrato na yun. So, in short, even at that time with a lot of opposition, it was very difficult to just file and be accepted as a candidate. So, right now, I'm glad that Senator Joel has brought this up. There is really material evidence to disqualify. Of course, they can go to other courts, but ang importante kasi hindi na makaabot sa printing eh. Kasi pag umabot pa doon, malilito pa ang ating mga kababayan, ano ba to, pasok ba to or hindi. Pero malaking kahihiyan din kasi sa atin na pagkatapos ilabas ang lahat ng ito at talagang meron namang ah, meron namang talagang masasabing malaking duda, mapapayagan pa. So yun lang, meron talagang otoridad ang COMELEC na i-disqualify.
Pero hindi pa,
Thank you.
I don't think, wala pa naman, it's not yet, thank you, Madam Chair, it's not yet final and executory, pwede pa mag-appeal yan, with all due respect.
Unang-una, pwede pang mag-appeal sa mga korte, pero ang alam naman natin, when time is of the essence, the Supreme Court usually decides. But what I'm saying is, hopefully before the printing of the ballots, another thing that we need to look at is the angle of who is going to file with the COMELEC en banc. Is it the OSG? Is it the DOJ? Is it a third party? So it's something that needs to be done within COMELEC. I don't know if they have the authority to unilaterally decide without an actual case being filed.
In fact, and thank you for that, Senator Grace. In fact, nakapagsalita rin, please correct me if I'm wrong kung may taga-OSG dito, nakapagsalita rin yata today or yesterday sa media ang Office of the Solicitor General na pwedeng gawin yon ng COMELEC liban kung pipigilan sila ng isang korte. Pero salamat, Senator Grace, for speaking on that. Based on experience, based din ng pag-champion no, ng mga karapatan ng ating vulnerable sectors, halimbawa mga foundlings na isinabatas pa natin. At
Madam Chair, before we continue,
Senator De La Rosa.
can we make a formal declaration from the resource person kung sino ba talaga siya? Ano ba talaga identity niya? Before we start questioning him, her.
Yes, Senator De La Rosa. Ang
Jessica
hirap,
Francisco or what's the other name?
Mary Ann Maslow.
Mary Ann Maslow.
Ang hirap, no? Hindi lang isang tao yung dinidetermine natin yung identity. Dalawa pala. Okay.
Can we
So, ma'am, ano po ba ang pangalan nyo? Sino ba kayo?
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, good senators. I'm Jessica Francisco,
Okay.
and
Ano po yung sagot niya?
Jessica Francisco, sir.
Okay, yun yung sagot po niya, Senator De La Rosa.
where did we get that name, Maslow?
Mayroon pong mga artikulo, including investigative articles na lumalabas na sa media based on linking to previous cases na kinilala itong tao di umano bilang sa isang dating or totoo niyang pangalan bilang Mary Ann Maslow.
And she was arrested, Madam Chair?
Yes,
Hindi ko
Senator.
subsenator, but she
Yes.
was arrested or she was detained. I don't even know her state now
Yes,
because she is Mary Ann Maslow.
yes
Is that
Mr.
correct?
Yes, Senator. And for the record, dun sa tanong din ni Senator De La Rosa, Mary Ann Maslow, yung di umanong namatay na textbook scammer, pero Jessica Francisco, yung bagong pangalan nila. So, yun po, Senators De La Rosa and Joe.
Mahirap mag-start mag-imbestiga ng tao, Madam Chair, na hindi natin ma-establish talaga yung real identity niya to begin with. So, ikaw ba talaga yung Mary Ann Maslow na accordingly involved sa textbook scam at may istorya na namatay?
Your Honor, I invoke my right to keep silent because we have a case right now.
No. You
Sounds
cannot
familiar,
invoke
Senator De La
that.
Rosa.
You cannot invoke that right because kung sabihin mo yung mayroong Supreme Court ruling dyan, walang sub-judicial rule cannot apply in legislative inquiry in aid of legislation. You cannot invoke that right. Where, kaya klaruhin natin ito kasi para tayong gago dito, nagtatanong kami sa iyo as Jessica Francisco, tapos ikaw pala Mary Ann Maslow din. Then, klaruhin natin ito. Then, para mong niluloko yung committee nito kung hindi ka magsabi sa totoong pangalan.
Senator De La Rosa, baka pwede nating tanungin ng NBI, si Attorney Magno, i-establish yung identity ng resource person. Attorney Magno, please.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair, honorable senators. On September 25, our Fraud and Financial Crime Division conducted an operation for against a certain Dr. Jessica Francisco and allegedly one who is Mary Ann Maslog. In this particular case, they were able to confirm through forensic that this Jessica Francisco and Mary Ann Maslog is one and the same person.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
what
please.
particular forensic evidence can you provide this committee stating that he is one and the same person?
It is a fingerprint analysis, Mr. Chair, Madam Chair.
So if that is so, you confirm na siya talaga si Mary Ann Maslog.
As far as the dactyloscopy report is was made by the our expert, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, I am inclined to believe that this committee should treat this information coming from the NBI as official.
Yes, Senator
So,
De La Rosa.
for me, you are not Jessica Francisco. You are, as far as this committee is concerned, you are Mary Ann Maslog.
Yes,
Am I clear?
Senator.
Am I correct, Mary Ann? Please remove your... am I correct to assume that you are Mary Ann?
Sir, right now we have an identity hearing on the 28th and on 29th of October in Sandigan Bayan. That's why I invoke my right to keep silent, sir.
I don't think your invocation of that privilege is applicable to this committee. I am telling you, if you keep on invoking that, I will presume that you are uncooperative to this inquiry. Madam Chair.
Yes, salamat kayo, Senator De La Rosa. The chair agrees that, and please, Comsec, could we change the nameplate to that of Mary Ann Maslog? Opo, in the same way na pinanghawakan talaga at pinanindigan natin yung dactyloscopy analysis ng NBI sa kaso ni Guo Huaping. Why should we not do the same for Mary Ann Maslog? Remembering also yung sinabi ng dactyloscopy expert nila na bawat isang fingerprint natin sa bawat daliri ay unique at hindi nagkakapareho sa sino mang ibang tao. So,
Madam Chair.
I concur. Yes, Senator, SP Pro Tempore.
Mrs. Maslog, were you involved in the textbook scam before? Because your name rings a bell. Your family, your surname rings a bell.
Your Honor, that case in Sandigan Bayan, Your Honor. So I invoke my right to keep silent.
Were you arrested? Was she arrested? Is she detained right now?
Is she detained right now, Attorney Magno?
Madam Chair, yes.
Where is
She
she
is detained at the NBI.
NBI?
Yes, sir.
How did you get the name of Jessica Francisco? Answer.
Ms. Maslog.
Sir, like what I said, sir, there is still a case and to be heard on the 28th and on 29th of October. sir.
What case did you file against Mary Ann Maslog?
Initially, several cases of falsification of public documents were filed against her. But upon returning of upon this incident, the Sandigan Bayan also issued a warrant of arrest with no bail recommendation.
Oh, bakit no bail? Ano yung plunder ba yan?
It appears that it is in connection with the textbook scam.
Textbook scam noong 1998 ba? 1999? I think that was during the presidency of my father. Huh? Tama ba? 1999 eh. Okay, Mary Ann Maslog, kilala mo ba si Alice Go?
Sir, I know of Alice Go.
Could I add to the question of SP Pro Tempore? Ever mo ba na-meet si Guo Huaping?
Yes, ma'am.
You have.
I have.
Ano yung mga circumstansya ng pag-meet nyo sa kanya? So you know her. Not just know of. Kasi paano kayo nag-meet?
Well, I met Miss Alice. The first time I met Miss Alice was in Indonesia
Mhm.
through a video.
Through a video.
Yes, ma'am.
Bakit mo siya na-meet through a video in Indonesia? And why were you there?
Can I go back how I went to Indonesia po?
Okay, kung context yun ng how you met Guo Huaping.
Prior to few months or weeks prior to going to Indonesia, I was tapped to possibly talk to Alice,
Tapped by?
PNP, if it's possible to, because
Are
she
you a
was
member of
supposed
PNP?
Madam Chair, in particular,
Senator De La Rosa.
in particular, Sino?
the intelligence group, sir.
sino? Name,
Sir, it's the IG group, sir.
IG group,
Yes.
ha? But I have other information. No.
So,
Member ba kayo ng PNPIG?
no, ma'am.
But
So,
you've
anong
been
pangalan?
waiting. Who is it?
General Macapas po.
General
Makapas.
Macapas. So why?
Paano nyo na-meet si si Guo Huaping through General Macapas?
No, I did not meet as through General Macapas.
So,
I was
how
informed,
did you meet her?
I was stopped po kasi they know that I am a friend of Mayor Kalugay.
Okay, friend kayo ni Mayor Kalugay.
Yes.
How are you a friend of Mayor Kalugay?
I've met Mayor Kalugay 2022 through
Wow.
Dante Katabay.
Dante Katabay.
Yes, Your
Oh.
Honor.
Okay, how did
Madam
you...
Chair, Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator De La Rosa.
Can you confirm that? Mayor
Yes.
Kalugay? Mayor Kalugay? Can you confirm that? Kilala kayo?
Opo, Your Honor.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Senator De La Rosa. Salamat tayo. So, okay, so you met Mayor Kalugay through Dante Katabay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, baka gusto pa namin i-pursue yan. But continue muna, paano mo na-meet si Guo Huaping? At anong papel ni General Macapas?
No, they were just requesting if it is possible po kaya na kasi there was a talk na mag-surrender po si Miss Alice. So, ang nangyari
Gusto
po,
that she would
then
surrender.
meron pong mga sa newspaper na mag-surrender po si Miss Alice. Na po kasing lumabas that time na warrant from your office,
From the Senate.
From the Senate po.
Mhm.
So, I talked to Mayor Kalugay if there is a way for him to contact Miss Alice.
Bakit mo naisip na through Mayor Kalugay makokontak mo si Guo Huaping? Anong pag-alam mo sa ugnayan nila?
Sa pool.
Are they business partners, for example?
I don't think so.
Your Honor, I was told po that they had a relationship.
Oh.
Told by
Kasi po,
What kind of relationship?
ang pagkakaalam ko po, sir, but I've never seen them together. But I will tell you, ang pagkakaalam ko po, that naging mag-on po sila. That's
Okay,
it.
so that's why you asked Mayor Kalugay paano kontakin si Guo Huaping.
Yes, sir.
Kinikilig to si Alice Go, kita mo?
Guo Huaping.
Squirming on
Okay.
her.
Okay, sandali lang. You're not yet recognized to speak at this moment. So, Miss Maslog, after nagtanong kayo kay Mayor Kalugay, paano nyo kinontak si Guo Huaping?
Actually, in fairness to Mayor Kalugay, he said po, he does not want to involve himself.
Okay, so
And he
paano nyo
has
finally
already-
na-contact
He
si
said
Guo
po,
Huaping?
He has no way of contactless.
So paano niyo siya na-contact?
So what happened po was so we backtracked and
Madam Chair,
Senator De La Rosa.
ah, gusto ko lang maklaro, Madam Chair. Paano ka nakapasok sa eksena? Were you the one who volunteered to General Macapas or Macapas approached you? Which is which?
Fair po kasi sila na magkaibigan po kami ni Mayor Kalugay. That is the only reason po.
So, you mean to say, si General Macapas ang kumontak sa iyo na tulungan mo kami na mapasurrender si Alice Go?
Yes, sir.
Siya ang...
We are actually, sir, I don't know how to explain it. Kasi meron na nga pong warrant during that time po, sir.
Hindi. At tanong ko is, yung paano nag-start ito? Ikaw bang pumunta kay Macapas, nag-volunteer ka, or si Macapas pumunta sa'yo para humingi ng tulong sa'yo?
I wouldn't say they were asking for help. They were just saying po na if it is possible to contact the good mayor. If
Ikaw,
he knows...
sabi natin, ikaw ang nilapitan ni Macapas.
Yes, sir.
Why? Why in the world? Bakit ikaw pinunta ni Macapas?
No, sir, it is like what I said po, sir. They are aware of my friendship with the mayor.
So, meaning to say, matagal ka na kilala ni Macapas.
Yes, sir.
Matagal ka na kilala ni Macapas, ha?
Yes.
So, nilapitan ka niya para tumulong.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Salamat kayo, Senator De La Rosa. Senator Joel.
Madam Chair, I'm not buying a lot of lies here. You have heard too much lies, Madam Chair. You were saying you were tapped by General Macapas. Why were you tapped by General Macapas? Do you have any extraordinary powers, skills? Bakit ikaw?
Like what I said, Your Honor, thank you for that question. It is because only they are very aware of my friendship with the mayor.
This is not Miss Universe, Miss Mary Ann Maslog. This is not Miss Universe. They can go straight to Mayor Kalugay. If they feel that he is a trustworthy public official, they can go straight to him. So, General following your story, if General Macapas stopped you, you must have something no one actually has or possess that kind of skill. Because you were able to pull that thing that you were supposed to be dead for so long and now you're alive. So tell us, by General Macapas, and for what?
That's the only thing, Your Honor, like what I said,
Madam
because of my relationship with the mayor.
Hindi,
Senator De La Rosa.
di kaya ang unique na sitwasyon mo because meron kang kaso na textbook scam, kaya ka ginamit at ikaw no choice ka dahil para hostage ka ng gobyerno dahil may kaso ka ng textbook scam. Kung hindi ka magpapagamit, tapos ka. O sida, hindi nag-materialize ngayon, ano? Huli ka. Huli ka, di ba? Huli ka ngayon.
In fairness to General Macapas po, he knows me as Jessica Francisco.
Okay. Did you visit Alice Go doon sa detention niya sa dito muna.
Senator De La Rosa, if I may, backtrack ng konti.
Backtrack, oh.
Opo. Paano kayo nag-usap ni Wo Huaping sa Indonesia? Video call ba yon? O sino nag-arrange nun? Paano kayo nag-usap?
Your Honor, I went to Indonesia 2 times. The first time po kasi was, there was a talk that Alice is ready to surrender.
Okay.
So, ano pakailan mo dun? Indonesia para kausapin si Alice ko. Hindi, talaga, ano pa talaga dun?
Oo nga eh.
Ha?
Kanina, tinanong ko rin, PNP member ba kayo?
CIA ka ba?
Hindi rin.
Remember ha, kahit nagkakulong
De La
ka,
Rosa.
you are under oath.
Yes.
You do not make up stories here.
I'm not
Magaling ka
very
mahuli dito.
sorry, sir.
Kaya nga, bakit nag-iisip ka nga? Oh, ang tagal mo mag-isip. Simple question coming from Senator Joel Villanueva o ni si Senator Jing Quesada. Anong pa mo doon? Bakit ka pumunta ng Indonesia para kausapin si Go Huaping? Anong papel mo? Sige.
Madam Chair, this
You
has,
could-
Senator Sherwin.
this has no connection to your
Yeah.
Kaya pag hindi ka sasagot,
Mm.
you can be cited in contempt.
At saka, who told you that Go Huaping was in Indonesia? Sinasabi pa ng PNP na at ng law enforcement in general na hindi pa nila alam noon na umalis si Go Huaping. So, paano mo alam na nandun pala siya sa Indonesia?
Actually, Your Honor, that happened after your announcement.
So, you heard about it, General Makapas heard about it, or PNP IG heard about it, and you're the person they sent to meet her in Indonesia?
No,
So what happened? Paano mo nakusap si Go Huaping sa Indonesia? Was it face-to-face? Was it a video call? How did you do it?
there was a pre-talk po here because
By video?
no,
No.
dito pa po sa Pinas, Your Honor, before
Face to
we went
face?
Indonesia. No,
No.
Your Honor. It was through a telephone call.
Okay.
It was through a telephone call that she signified na surrender po siya.
Okay.
Then, during the time po, when she signified na magsusurrender po siya, sabi niya, susulat daw muna siya. She will write everything daw po muna.
Right what?
Kung ano ang the real story bago po siya mag-surrender. Para po, if something happens to her, then may makakaalam.
What something would happen to her?
I don't know, Your Honor, but that was the words during that time po.
May makakaalam.
Yes po.
And
So,
then,
we did not know that she was in Indonesia. She was,
we, PNP IG and General Makapas and you?
I actually keep in touch with
With who?
With,
the lawyer, Your Honor.
okay, Attorney David. Okay.
Yes,
And then?
Your Honor. And we really tried our best na sana mag-surrender siya kasi gusto naman po talaga daw niya mag-surrender.
Madam Chair,
Okay, yeah.
who are you to meet Jade? Who gave you the authority to go to Indonesia and talk to Alice Go?
Actually, we were not the first time po, Your Honor, we were not able to talk to Alice Go.
Yes.
The first-
You told me that, you told us, the committee, that you went to Indonesia,
Yes,
correct?
Your Honor.
Just to talk to Alice Go? And
For
let
her to surrender po. Yes, Your
Yeah.
Honor.
Yes, who are you nga to do so? Who are you to meet Jade? Did Secretary Abalos or the Chief PNP give you the go signal to talk to her? I don't think
No,
so.
no, sir.
So who gave you the go signal to talk to her? You being a private citizen, you're not in any government agency here, correct?
Yes,
So who gave you the go signal to talk to her, to go to Indonesia just to talk to her for her surrender?
well,
Huh?
how she's helping, Your Honor.
Excuse
You
me?
were what? You were just helping.
You're just
Helping who? Helping who, Madam Chair? Helping who? Helping who?
I am not lying, Your Honor.
O si you, helping who? Sino? Sino naman mo?
You know why you're lying? You keep on telling us baloney information. You said you were top because you're friends with Mayor Kaluga. Now you don't need Mayor Kaluga because apparently you've been talking to her before you went to Indonesia.
Speaking of Indonesia a minute, could we ask the BI to confirm si Miss Maslog ba or using the name Cisco, pumunta ba siyang Indonesia at that time?
We will verify.
Please po, and if possible, Commissioner, during this hearing, Senator Sherwin.
Madam Chair, just to remind the body, itong taong to, 26 years ago, nagnakaw ng 24 million, nagpanggap ng namatay para hindi siya makulong. Tumakas sa Amerika at ngayon bumalik dito at bigla nilang gustong tumulong. Kung buhay pa ito, nakakulong na ho ngayon. 26 years ago.
Ba't ka nagpanggap na patay ka na?
Pro tempore.
Ha? Ba't ka nagpanggap na patay ka na para matakasan mo yung kaso ba? Yun na sigurong solusyon. Nagpanggap patay ka na. Sige ko. Come on. The answer.
Miss Maslog,
That case still pending, sir, in San Miguel, sir.
while you are considering your or reconsidering your answers to us, so Attorney David, based din sa sinabi ni Miss Maslog, alam nyo at that time na Guo Huaping was out of the country already kasi nag-uusap kayo or nagsusubok kayo ni Miss Maslog kumbinsihin siyang surrender. Please come to the mic, Attorney.
No, Your Madam Chair, hindi po. Nalaman ko lang ho nung nahuli yung dalawa.
Nung nahuli sina Cassandra Leong at Sheila Guo.
Yes, yes.
So before that, when Miss Maslog was supposedly together with you convincing Guo Huaping to
Yeah, because
surrender.
yes, Your Honor, yes, Your Madam Chair, because she was coordinating with me. I was also coordinating with her for the surrender. Kasi si Alice wanted to surrender even during those days pa. Pero takot nga because of the threat. So, polity, they came to me. So, yun, there was a negotiation for the surrender. Until I learned that, yun na nga, sabi niya ni Madam Jessica na nasa, ano daw, ibang bansa, hindi ko maalala kung saan. But, na-intercept din yung dalawa. So, I called her, is it true na-intercept? Yun, kaya sabi ko, kung talaga nalaman ko for the first time nasa abroad sila.
Madam Chair, if I may lang,
Senator
just
Jones.
on that, attorney,
Attorney, please.
why were you trusting her? Why were you talking to her?
Well, as mentioned by her, she was with top brass of the PNP. How can I not trust her?
Top brass?
Did you know her
PNP
before?
IG.
Did you know her before?
No, no, Your Honor. I met her during the... They came to me and they wanted to negotiate with the surrender of Alice, Mayor Alice.
So, according to the question of Senator Villanueva, did you trust her? Naniniwala ka kagad?
I trusted her because she was with top PNP brass.
Yung sinasabi niya si General Makaspak?
Yes.
Kapas?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
So she's with him, with General Macapas, when he
Yes, yes, sir.
talked to him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Balakubak.
So, Miss Jessica, can you complete the story? Paano mo nakausap si Guo Huaping dun na sa Indonesia?
Tagalog
It's on the second, na po, yung nahuli na po si Miss Alice. And,
So, paano nangyari?
I really would like to request for an executive session.
Madam,
No.
sessions are for matters of national security. You're in this deep already sa pag-narrate nyo sa amin. You might as well not huwag niyong paiksian yung PC ng mga miyembro ko sa komite nito, buuin nyo na yung kwento nyo. Dahil kayo naman po nagsimulang magsabi that on the second trip, you were able to talk Guo Huaping.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kompletuhin nyo na kasi
Okay, Your Honor.
pag napitin, mas nakakagalit.
Okay, Your Honor. On the first time po na nandoon kami, no, we were able to see Miss Alice Guo. So hindi po siya nag-surrender, there was no communication.
Siya yun.
I cannot remember.
Was that August also?
That was few days, I think few days prior to yung I cannot remember, Your Honor. I can
Few
check.
days prior to what?
Doon, no, after pala po sa the first time, if I remember right, was nung nahuli pala yung magkapatid po.
Sina Sheila Guo at
Yes.
Cassandra Leong.
Yes po.
And
That was
then-
the first, no. The second was a week after.
After.
Nung nahuli na po si Alice.
But before siya nahuli or after siya nahuli?
That was that day na nahuli po siya.
Okay, so paano nangyari?
I got a call po. I got a text from Indonesia po na
Who texted you from Indonesia?
yung ano po, yung sa tawag nito, yung in charge po, yung nakahuli po kay ano.
What?
Sino?
An Indonesian law enforcement officer texted you?
Sablay naman siya dyan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Really? Are you kidding?
Sa Bayang Bigkas
Alam mo,
tayo, SP Pro Tempore.
Alam mo, Mary, mas sinungaling ka pa rito kay Alice Go eh.
Sir, I can show you the text message.
Okay, show
po.
us.
Show us the
I
text.
don't have the phone, sir.
So how did you have direct communications with an, not just Filipino, with an Indonesian law enforcement
Because
officer?
we were there the first time nga po eh.
And how did you establish that contact with the Indonesian law enforcement
I was with
authorities?
IG po when I went there to get nandoon po yung mga pulis din po ng Indonesia.
So IG, you're saying, you're claiming that PNP IG introduced you and Indonesian police to each other?
It wasn't an introduction po. Magkasama lang po kami during the time.
But magkasama kayo
Nagkakilala po.
and you exchange numbers.
Yes po.
So you had that communication line. Senator De La Rosa.
Madam Chair, I was a former chief of staff of IG. I became the deputy director for operations of intelligence group, IG. I became a deputy director for administration of intelligence group. How come in the world na nahuli na si Alice Go doon? Kaya kailangan ka pa dalhin ni Makapas doon sa Indonesia para kumbinsihin si Alice Go? I don't, wala ako nakikitang intelligence value sa presensya mo, sa papel mo doon. Bakit ang IG gagamitin ka? Huli na siya eh. Huli na siya. Bakit ka kasama sa IG? Wala akong nakitang intelligence value sa'yo. Siguro ang intelligence value sa'yo kung magamit ka for any other reasons na pwede kang gamitin.
Your Honor, the instructions po is this.
Sino nagbigay ng instructions?
Sa PNP po.
Sino?
Si General Macapas.
Anong instructions niya?
Na sana umuwi that she will, kung pwede siya kausapin, na
Yun na, huli ka. That she will, at kung pwede siya kausapin. Alam mo,
No, she-
matagal
that's what
na
I'm
akong
saying.
pulis, ikaw, sinungaling ka. Napakasinungaling mo. Gumagawa ka ng istorya ngayon. Meron kang tinatago. Ha? Hindi kita papalabasin dito sa session room ito kahit na hawak ka na ng NBI. Tilio, hindi kita papalabasin dito sa session room ito kung hindi ka magsabi ng totoo.
Sige.
Yun
Sige,
ang
tuloy
nga
mo.
po.
SP Pro Tempore.
Tuloy mo yung kwento mo. She will what?
that kung pwede po, that she will surrender to PNP.
Miss Maslog, baliktad na yung sequence of events. Sinabi na ni Senator De La Rosa, at the time of your second trip para kausapin si Guo Huaping, arestado na siya.
Yes,
No
Your
choice na siya na bumalik dito, which is what happened. So wala nang kayong mission na pa-surrenderin siya kasi huli na nga siya. So ano yung agenda nyo sa pagkausap sa kanya?
Actually po, Miss Go Waping, Alice Go po, you can ask po, she has a lawyer po doon sa Indonesia.
Just a minute, before you continue, Ms. Maslog, about the lawyer in Indonesia, General Macapas will be joining us online. So we will be able to fact-check with him this amazing story. Please continue.
If I
Senator
may
Go.
also just put into the records, no?